Good afternoon and welcome on in to another edition of From Day One. My apologies yesterday for being under the weather. I'm still not 100% today, but definitely do feel a lot better. So let's get to the fun festivities of today. Of course, we start with the mailbag. Let's see what we've got available for us in there. Alrighty, we have 20 potions. We can definitely use those. The ranking rewards, yes sir. Bunch of surprises, we'll get to those in a moment. Oh, more group gifts. Treasure chest, yes please. Guild War victory, yes please for 20. Oh, we're not going to touch the energy quite yet. Guild War week, second. So we just miss out on 10 gold. Alright, let's take a look at these surprises. Whoa. 5 and 500,000. That's got to be the full 230. Collation, that's the 131. And the little lower one. Think about all three of the lower ones. Cynthia. Damn. And there's a little one. That's a lot of money. Honey, I would think. Yeah. See, each of those 5,000, there was at least two of those is $225 spent. The 3,000 were 131. Granted, it's definitely helping our supplies of coins for this event, but damn. Alright, let's just do a quick task just so we can go ahead and get the energy meter ticking. Yeah, good, we got a blade as well. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that. And now we have a whole shit ton of energy. Oh, they didn't give me a blade in that one, you little turkeys. 6 should give me a blade. Really? I got 1. Well, there's that one. Alright, well, I thought I was going to get the energy moving, but guess not quite yet. So let's just start working down the tasks. Starting with getting the first expeditions of the afternoon rocket. There's our key and 925. As you can see right there, though, the fact that there's 45 days on the Valkyrie's favor means that Boxy finally has turned her gaze towards you and I here from day one. She's got enough time to get away from the shilling of Mr. Asshat Mr. P. We're not going to say the full name, you don't deserve it. But to get us verified and credited. So, starting this week, I won't have to pay the $1.89. So, love to hear from you guys, either at gchero.wars@gmail.com or down in the comments below. What kind of prizes you guys would love to see us be able to give out for those. And of course, the bigger the prize, the longer it might have to take to get it because we'd have to stock more than 1 or 2 of those $1.89 together. Alright, let's see. Today's Grimoires. Okay, we'll do that. Alright, right over to Outland next door. And hence why that next goal, as we say at the end of the episode, is now 50,000 views. instead of the 5,000. And the reason for that is simple. The first level gets us noticed every once in a while when they do the videos from fans. We could possibly be included in getting that month of Valkyrie favor, so I don't have to pay for it individually. However, at level 2, which is the 50,000 category of views, then they'll send 3, Boxy's boxes are blue. They'll send 3 red boxes to my inventory every month. Those boxes are not for me to use, but for me to then give out. And there's like one for skins. Yes, it's like 5,000 skin stones. Oh, sorry. Of whatever the individual wants. There's then one that's for like all the pet items, like pet eggs and the like. And there's a third one, which unfortunately for the moment is escaping my mind what it is, but there's 3 sets of boxes that are available. Getting to that second level gets you 1 of each of those red boxes in the inventory each month, and then I can just go, we can run whatever contest we like, find out who's going to be the winner. I just get your little game ID. Now, when you click over in the top left-hand corner to see like how much experience points you've got, your current level, I just get your little ID code from there. On my screen, I punch it in, and the game automatically sends that red box from my inventory to you. So you get to have that nice little prize for being here in Dominion. On top of that, then there's one final level for just, I think, 1 person so far, and that's good old Charlie. If you haven't been with Charlie yet, get over there. You're essential. And that's if you had 500,000 views. Because at the 500K view point, then they give you 3 of the boxes each month. So you get 3 of the Skinstone boxes, 3 of the pet boxes, and 3 of the whatever that third one is. They give you 3 of those each month. So there's more prizes to give out. Plus, the higher levels also get back channel action, be able to know ahead of time certain content, get to test certain new rollouts before they come out, which would be cool to be able to share with you guys, saying, hey, such and such is going to be coming to Dominion, and here's a video on it because we were able to go ahead and try it type situation. Like, for instance, the mobile guys, about a month and a half ago now, actually, got to try out the what was it? As I like to call it, the draft version of Hero Wars, where you had to pick. They gave you 3 heroes at a time. You had to pick 1 of each for 5 slots to fill your team for both defense and offense. And then whoever had the best team, of course, wins the particular competition. Those top guys got to try that out to make sure there was no bugs and show videos of how it worked at a time before it was released to everybody over on Hero Wars Mobile. Alright, so today's quest in the Eternal Summer Season, well, we actually completed 1 of them, so we'll take credit. Actually completed 2. Take that one as well. So we have leveled up Mage for 25. Defeat Darkstar twice. Still need 7 more levels of Mage in the tower, the Sunshine Tower. So, Mage Hero Skills. Well, Iris is going to need to be leveled up anyway. Easiest way now, I can go out and back in, and it'll tell me who the next that would be considered a mage. So Celeste gets hers. That gets us to 8. Out and back in. Lilith is considered to be the next one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's 20. We're not going to spend any emeralds to get the more points quite yet. Alright, so we need to defeat Darkstar twice in a campaign mission. Looks like Darkstar is available as early as Chapter 2. And there he is. Alright, Sounds of Dominion, start us with the Darkstar elimination. There's one. Gotta do it twice though, because it said you had to beat him twice in the campaign. So we'll do it one more time. And there we go. That gives us that credit. Alrighty, new rewards that became available as a result of those are... One Chaos Core, 300 Grand Arena coins, 2,000 Pet Potions, and 500 Outland coin. So not really a great prize selection. Alright, so today we get 40 Thou, doubled to 80. We get our 3 sets of 50. The new common task is Into the Depths. This is digging out Titanite out of the dungeon. Each daily task is up to 150. If you do not have Valkyrie Favor, it requires 3 trips. There and back, providing that you haven't gone ahead and only partially did a trip. Okay, what's going on here? Why ain't you taking my click? Oh, we're fully connected. We're even more connected than we normally are. There we go. And then these are for the entire 3-day event. Yeah, does not want to let me have the 15,000 for some reason. As you can hear by the clicking of the mouse. Well, we'll come back to it. Let's go to the Great Storm. Day 2 gets you another 5 moves. Storm and Stress, spending 1,000 energy, gets you another move. Continuous Battles, 3 more spots will get 1250 coin. Tree Alive, pet summoning another 9 times will get you another move. Nature's Might, spending emeralds will get you a move. Buying emeralds will get you a bonus emeralds. 2 more VIP levels for 2 more moves. And of course, 5 moves tomorrow. Let's see if it's finally going to let us have the 15,000. I guess not. For some reason, it's got a proverbial hang up. All right, let's go diving in with our 6 moves. And due to all of our nice guildmates, 23,000 plus storm coins. And that's not counting the 4 treasure chests that we already have. Okay, so we can definitely go here. With our buff, we're actually taking no penalty for the energy. Well, we could probably go towards the inner circle. Without much of a penalty at this point. And that fight is complete. Location secure. A treasure chest is nearby. Well, we know it's not number 40 over here, because these would have lit up saying a treasure chest was nearby if that had one. Which means it's either got to be 45, 50, sorry, whatever those two are, or one of these two. And considering I've already found 4 on the outer sides, I am very much more leaning to that it's one of these 2 that would have the chest. If I go down to the inner circle right now, you lose 5.5% per second, and bosses with 36% less damage take. Hence the proverbial caution tag. I'm going to go for it. Just because I do not want to do serious backtracking. If I'm right and it's down there on that inner circle, I don't want to get that did get your ass kicked, but and there was the treasure chest. Alright, well, that gives me a few interesting situations to go. I can now backtrack, go like here, pick up on the way back around. Or I could try to take one punch here. That will then open up going there afterwards and getting back to that outer circle, which is easier until I find out where the final treasure chest is. I think I'm going to go take that path because I think it's still 5.5%, right? Yeah. All right. A lot of them by the skin of their teeth. Okay, so now I can come back up off that inner circle. Inner ring, that is. And as a result, we now have a 0% penalty. So there goes that. Now we'll just cut across. So we just want to find out where that last treasure chest is and then get enough points to go after the boss in the middle. Now, one other thing people will start thinking of whether or not they need to buy extra moves. And you can actually do that by going over here and see you can buy a move for 500 emeralds. Now, you might go, why would I do that? Well, buying one move, even if you don't go ahead and actually use the move, when the event ends, one move will get you 1.6 treasure chests, which would round up to 2. If you have 2, that's 3.2. That actually gets you a full 4. And as you can see right now, the 24,000 would get you 32 legacy chests or 24 pet soul chests. Not counting the 5 treasure chests we have sitting below. Alright, Perfect Storm. Let's collect the continuous battle credit. So there's another 1250. So 1 to 2 more. And frick. Game's going to claim that it's already claimed, and it's going to make us reload. So just a moment while we do get to watch the still image of the storm in Strongford with the Eye of the Harbinger. Do have to give it credit that it's loading in a lot quicker today. It's kind of like Nexters is actually feeling that I'm feeling a little better, so it's trying to be a little better. Maybe. Might be looking too much into that too, but yeah. Alright, let's get back to full screen for everybody. There we go. Alright, of course, coming up in part 2, we'll have some more frauditors, auditors, as we always do. And of course, then in part 3, of course, our final portion of our debate with demonology tonight in the overnight. I heard it chime. Oh, okay, it lied to me. Right, let's collect some prizes. Alright, till the energy meter is ticking, we'll leave that towards the end of the hour. Let's see, is there an interesting... Chapter 9, let's go for it. With a Watrina and an Adi. Ow. As the old saying goes, you don't get any younger in this world. Alright, so it looks like the top half is what's left. So that's what we'll start taking. So there's 20 points for that one. Next, I have the Harbinger attack at 167k. Alrighty, so down to 13 is next. 15. Squad 15, that is. Alrighty, 20 points for that one. Move on up, squad 20. Alrighty, there's 20 for that one. Up to the top of the aisle, squad 14. Sorry, the voice ain't 100% back. I'm hoping it will be by the time we get to part 2, because you know how I like to rip into the auditors, opposites, and the like, so I'm hoping that it'll fully be back by then. There's a good 20. We'll come on down here to pick up 24. 181K team. I definitely do appreciate the well wishes, though, from yesterday for the people who sent those emails. Hearing the abbreviated, me being extremely out of it episode on day 100. The way we actually planned on it doing, because I wanted to do something nice and dramatic for day 100, but well, when your body doesn't agree with you, you don't really get that much of a choice in this matter. And unfortunately, I didn't get that much of a choice in the matter. Alright, so Crossfield Clubhouse Ben here on this map. So that one's done. Coming over to squad 36 at the mouth of the final circumference of chapter 9, campaign 9, adventure 9, whatever you want to call it. nonetheless. Probably won otherwise. Alrighty, so we go ahead and we will cross the bridge. But since the other person hasn't even started, we'll leave that there for the time being. Someone tried to attack us on Grand Arena, but failed, so we'll get 10 coins for that. And we'll take the potions. Nope, got 100 of those, so we don't need it. Got 24, we don't need that. Don't have any fire swords, so we can definitely use one of those. Alright, let me check how we're doing on time. 39 minutes, okay. Alright, let's head up Sunshine Tower then. As always, since we did complete everything in the day before, the first 26 levels are free and clear. Let's crack open a mini silver bullet, the Diet Pepsi mini. Not sponsored, but you know, Pepsi, if you do want to get hold of me, I'm more than happy to listen. First liquid I've put in me since, so I'm hoping that it stays down. If it does, then I know that I should have be able to have crossed a corner on whatever bug or whatever I had in the last 24 to 36 hours. Tower coins at 8. If not, and this prompts me back into what was happening before, hey, with the mini can, it's only 7.5 ounces, so there isn't that much there. So hopefully not too much damage. And since it's diet, well, it's diet. It ain't a full-fledged regular soda. Alright, treasure chest on 16. Move on to 17 and now to 18. And I think we're going to start skipping buffs at this point. Stockpile these skull coins. Also makes for more interesting battles in the back half to make sure that we can try to make it all the way through to 50. So we get the ring that time around. Treasure chest on 22, the second to last before the freebies are over. Heronium helms that time. Skip the last free buff on 24. For the last fight that can be skipped for the last free treasure chest. And we get some gold. Now we have to fight. So let me take a quick sip of the silver bullet. Have my throat wet. 114k is the first fight of the afternoon. With a Galahad, Dante, and Maya front three. Oh, shit. I did not want to go and blow everybody's yellow bars. The hell was I thinking? Let's try that again. What the hell fucking life? It was like somebody had a life suck leech on us. Alrighty, 29 or 116.7 with Astaroth Phobos combination. That's off in line with both in their cybernetic Cyber Monday type skins. Skip the buff. Which of course gives us level 31. Not the cleanest start I would like to the manual half, but we're still moving. Gold at 32. First of the doubles. Double tank with Yasmin behind, and the ladies Artemis and Thea in the rear. Alright, thank God it doesn't look like we need to heal anybody because, well, our Celeste is barely hovering just around the half bar position, so not using her this round would definitely help get that bar back up. That worked quickly. 35. Don't think they really moved Celeste bar much because, well, there wasn't much time in the fight. 36. Yeah, didn't move her bar up hardly at all. So here we go at level 36. There goes Celeste's power. Celeste is now back to a full bar. Iris now the one a little behind the yellow bar progress bar. We are. 39 is a treasure chest before we get to the second to last doubles. Starting at 40. As an Astrov, Yasmin, Nebula, Faceless, and Maya combo at just shy of 132k. There we go. So the second of the doubles at 41 will give us 130, just shy of 134,000. With a bunch of dead folks that we normally don't get to see. Galahad, Esther Lucas, and Martha. Rounding out the 5-sum. used their bars in that fight. So 42 is a treasure chest, which we're going to get some gold. 43 will skip the buff. Like I said, we'll skip the buff. Alright, it's on to 44. Nebula's already had to use this ball. So 45, the last of the double fights, has 139.5k. Galahad, Yasmin, and Maya front three. Goodbye, Galahad. You're so Galahad. And there we are. Alright, so treasure chest on 46, the last one before the very top. Gets us some tower coin. 47, the penultimate fight, is 141.5. With the dead twins, Corvus and Morgan. With a Yasmin thrown in for good measure. Alrighty, so skip the last buff. For the last fight, where it's all hands on deck. No reason to hold back, as we're fighting a 144k team with Kimau, Dante, and Galahad in front. So there we are. Pick up the last treasure chest of this round. It's the tower coin at 250. $308 turns into a nice prize. And there's the tower rewards. Alrighty, so just about 49 minutes in. Let's see what our treasure chests of today are. 2 sets of chaos particles. I definitely appreciate those. Alright, 72 of the ancient Titan artifact chests. Let's see what we get out of those. Uh-oh, why are you getting any? 24, 26, 28, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 2, 4, 46, 48, 50, 52, 54, 56, 58. So we lost 14 in the opening, but we did pick up a good set of prizes as a result. It's not all that bad. Well, I'll say one thing, these little mini Cans does help you definitely control on portion control. So we have Nova and Sigurd, and that's it. That was terrible. Nova. Oh, that's even worse. Evil Nexters. Now we get back to above 5K in the Titan coin. But that was horrible as fudge for 20 spears. Alrighty, so we do get the max 15 today, so that's good for the Chaos Particle purchase. Can we get Oliver to 101? We can. Here you go, Oliver. 101 is yours. The only problem for me currently is you can only buy pet stones of blue level and higher. So, for instance, right now, most of my pets need either the base or the green ones, and those are not available from the storm event. So, 5 more? Yeah, okay, we can do it, because there's 8. Okay. So that completes that one. And that completes the mage in the tower. So all tasks in the Eternal Summer for now have been completed. That now also opens up just a mere 100k gold. Alrighty, let's see if the other guy has been moving on the adventure or not. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, he hasn't. Let's see, his path that he's going to want to take is to go here, 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 and then up this back path, here, here, and here. Where Myrrh, as our Mint, already did his path, getting to that portion of the boss entrance. And then we will have 3 more before we get to our boss. 39, 42, 44, and then the boss. So let's do 39, and then we'll probably call at least this episode a wrap. Alright, just found something that might make the rest of the day interesting, but hopefully we won't have to worry about it. The Media Center is currently updating its OS. Perfect timing, he says sarcastically, for it to choose to do that. Hopefully it should not prevent us from our normal Part 2 and Part 3 items, but we'll address those if we have to when those situations do arise. In the meantime, of course, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. Get us to those goals of 50,000 views, 1,000 subscribers. Suboxia, so Nexters will send those red packages as I've talked about earlier, and Google YouTube will just pay attention and start paying us for these videos, and we can use them for prizes as well. Coinbase and Ibotta are below. Both of them get you $10 free when you sign up for their service. Coinbase will let you do Coinbase and Earn 2-minute lessons, 1-question quizzes to get up to $100 in free cryptocurrency, which is available to be used here in Dominion for anything you want, from Valkyrie's favorite to emeralds to anything else under the sun. And of course, Ibotta reward you for what you have to normally do anyway, and that's shopping. So until next time, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Be kind to one another. It's a great new day to release the Krakens. And we'll see each other this evening at 2 a.m. UTC, part 2 of today's From Day One. Have a great